currently in the Stockholm Liljevalchs. I'm quite sure I didn't pronounce this correctly. And this is in a gallery of contemporary art. I really love modern and contemporary art, but sometimes it also fails quite a bit, and this gallery is a bit of an example of that. So not many pieces here really spoke to me. I will just do a quick walkthrough of the stuff that I did like, which is not too much. But the interesting thing is I'm completely alone in this museum currently, so no other visitor is here at the moment, and that alone makes it quite special, I think. So I'm starting on the top floor and walking down. This is a projection here. The problem is there is no description of the pieces directly on the wall, so I have to use this strange map to identify the names. But since there's not a lot that I really did like, this one is quite okay. I won't have to consult it too often. Here we have a picture of Berlin, the construction site. I don't know if they're doing the Reichstag building. There is no identifier who made this picture. And also another picture somehow from Germany. This is the German flag here. Okay, so there is two and a half floors about. This is the top floor. I can give you a bit of an overview of the whole area. And in here, not a lot really talked to me. This one here is quite nice. So this one I really did like. It is 6 bricks. Oh, bricks. This is of course nice. 6 bricks, all inscribed with the name Bricks, thanks. And they are quite nice. I would really like to touch them, of course. They have a nice, I'm missing the English word. Feeling of touchability, no. I'm missing it. And it is a piece by an artist called 68. It is a piece, it is number 68. Ellen McCollum, Visible Marker, Thanks. That's the name of this one. I did quite like this. I would like to have one of these bricks in my collection, but I'm not going to steal it. Otherwise, on this tableau here we have a nice little green blob. Also very nice and organic and inviting to touch it. Oh yeah, there's one picture I liked on the wall. I'm not quite sure what the title of it is. I don't know if you can see it correctly. So we have a forest scene, and this guy is, I don't know what the English word is. He's exposing himself to the world. So this just made me laugh a bit when I saw it first. And that's always good if art makes you laugh. Apart from that, on this wall, well, here these two items are quite nice. It's again a nice combination of organic and geometrical. It's like a bit like a Damocles cone. And here we have a bowl that feels like half an egg. Oh, and these two are also nice. They are like molten wax. It's hard to pronounce wax in English, I don't know why. And these are by an artist called it's so stupid that they don't put any identifiers on the pieces, so you always have to look at the map. I think 36 and 49, could that be? Wait. 47 and 46. So those should be 47 and 46. Roxy Payne, which is a cool name. It's a stomach sculpture, untitled, okay. And one is black and one is red. Very nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell what material it is. Okay, let's see who made the egg. That should be number 45. It is number 45, Barbara Beckström Akena. And she also made these metal legs here on the wall. Yeah, so this one is funny. A floating chair made out of fine wire mesh. And this one more or less, it looks quite nice, but it made me laugh because of the title. Okay, so this is a nice wire chair. And the title is, let me see, 11. No, wait. So it should be maybe 15. Yes, so it is number 15. It's titled From Robert Wilson Freud Hanging Chair. So that was, I found quite amusing. And it is quite nice. It is. Okay, so this picture also a bit funny. It's a naked woman sitting in a bathtub and a cow drinking from it. Oh yeah, and this one also is really cool. So this reminded me of a Magritte painting of two lovers kissing each other with a cloth over their head. But I think it's supposed to be like a bell. Let's take a look under it. Yeah, so there it is, more or less a bell, but it gives a feeling like there's a head, like there's a part of a shoulder here. So you can imagine that there might be a person under it. Yeah, especially from this angle. Gives off the feeling of a head with some shoulders. Yeah, this one I also really like. It gives off this Magritte vibe. Let's see who made this. That should be number 21. Janine Antoni, an unveiling. Yeah, again, not much too interesting. But one thing also made me laugh, and let's see on the wall. This is So once I saw this, I decided, okay, I've been to hell and back, and let me tell you, it was wonderful. I'm always joking about going to hell at some time, where it's gonna be fun. So this one was quite good. The rest in this room I really didn't find too remarkable. Oh wait, there's a telephone here on the wall, which is quite nice in real life. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. This is a black velvet here. And it is a bit like yesterday, where the color is really dark. But this one is interesting in that it changes the color. If you look at it from the side and the camera doesn't really catch it, it turns into a dark red. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I really enjoyed this. Otherwise, it feels like an archaic telephone or something. It simply reminds me of something, but I don't know what. Like it could be an object from a computer game. Strange. And again, I'm the only person in this whole gallery, which I think is the best part about it all. It feels like you can own it. So that's my last. Oh yeah, and there's one last thing that I found quite interesting here. This is there is a collection of mushrooms. So these are not painted, these are real. Or, I mean, I don't know if they're real. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what materials they are. So I don't think that they are real mushrooms. They would probably not last like this. But it is a white base with some very realistic looking mushrooms. And this one is quite, let's find out what the title is. I don't know if they are psychoactive mushrooms or not. The small ones look like psilocybin mushrooms. And this is, check the map again. It is 62, should be 62. Oh, it's Roxy Payne again, that's nice. Oh yes, okay, so I think Roxy Payne is, I will have to look into them. So this is Roxy Payne again. Number 62 is psilocybe carulicus field. I guess that's the Latin name of this type of mushroom. And it is probably something that is psychoactive. I wonder if no, that cannot be real. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what the materials are. And this is another one by Roxy Payne. And this is something. No, this doesn't work well on the camera, unfortunately. Yeah, so as you can see in this room, I didn't show you a lot of stuff because I simply found a lot of it quite boring. But the items that I did enjoy are actually quite nice. And I'll now walk down one step. This is actually quite cool. It feels like a continuously melting glacier. With a strange little human doll in front of it. Oh, and I just saw a jump cut. Oh, yes, it is also crashing. And then again, in combination with this strange little doll. I do not know who made this, unfortunately. But this is really a spooky mixture between cute and horrible. Well, more horrible than cute, to be honest. And I do not know if it should be combined with all these glaciers melting and crashing, or if they are independent of each other. And here on the wall we have some stuff. And again, it doesn't really talk to me. Well, this little figure does in a bit, just because it's such a spooky vibe in a room where you have these huge glaciers melting. And then we go to the next room. Oh, and we have other guests arrived. I'm not alone anymore. But this room is quite quick. This is now the South Gallery. And we have a pink map that we can consult. And here, whoops. Here even less talk to me. Here we have the map. I will walk through it quite quickly. One item, of course, and that's going to be the last one that I will show you, I found absolutely amazing. Now here, this spooky lady, she triggered some childhood nightmare. We had, well, not this size, a porcelain figure bust like this standing in our cellar, and she always spooked me. It is quite differently, but it somehow raised that memory in me. And again, items that don't talk to me too much. A pretzel, a bit of black poop. This one I quite like, probably because it just reminds you of a female breast. A female lemon breast. Let's find out who made this. It's number 10. Gunilla Bandolin. Utan Titel, which probably means untitled. Here we have a cucumber, actually also quite nice. I could use this as a doorstop. It is number 12. Jane Heistein, and it's called Seal. The paintings don't speak to me mostly. This red square is really nice. The redness reminds me of the one we saw yesterday from Mr. Kapoor. And I want to touch it, but I'm not allowed. The rest of the images, paintings here, there's two items that are quite nice down here. So this one is quite lovely. I don't know if you can see, it's two ears. Unfortunately, I do not know what material it is. But the name of it is quite fascinating again. Oh, this map is so stupid. The name is 21. I love the name. It's for Monica Larsen Dennis, and it's called Tool for Endless Longing. The title is also inscribed on the box here. Tool for Endless Longing by Monica Larsen. And this I can show you again. We have 2 ears combined. So this is quite nice. This somehow touched me. It's interesting to describe body parts as tools, but that is what we often do. And here we have a little heart. The title of this one is quite surprising. Let me show you. It is called, in number 22, it is called Heart Brain Red, which is interesting. But to me, it just looks like a heart. I don't see the brain part. But also quite nice. I would like to know what material it is. It might be glass or some kind of resin. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't capture the color quite nicely. It is a nice translucent red. Oh no, I missed this one before. This is a lie. It's called Please Touch. That is actually quite nice. 25. It is also a hard brain, but it's clear, and it's called Please Touch. But I'm not allowed to touch, so that's a bit disappointing. I think it's the same mold as the red hard brain, with the addition of the Please Touch. But I'm not allowed to. So that's almost it here. This picture was a bit surprising. I think these are the Apollo space rockets in Florida, and we have some American cowboy ladies. I don't know what else to call them. That's a nice contrast, and it's somehow this describes the state of the United States quite well, with its mixture of high tech and backwardness. So this I found quite funny. And now we're coming to the last item I want to show you. This more or less sums it all up. And this is the last item for today. So this made it all worthwhile. And that's about it. You have brought this on yourself. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you around next time.